Okay, I let my friend know later. I recorded the late show, and I thanked her. I said, thank you. Surviving Compton. This is what I was trying to watch. So, this is as evidence to my statements and what I was saying about me trying to watch TV. Because that's a factual statement that could be proven. And everything within my statement that was denied, I intentionally went through my entire statement. I read her statement first. All the similarities, I kept them the same. Everything that I could prove, I stated it. Anything that I couldn't prove with evidence, I didn't make a statement, or I left it open-ended. And I did that so her testimony could contradict itself. But anything that I could prove, I stated it. And I could prove everything in this document. From the time this incident happened until this very moment, I could prove everything in this document. Everything that was said, everything that wasn't said, everything. And I can't wait to paint the real picture. So I'm gonna press play on this because it's the rest of my statement. No, we're gonna talk. So I'm like, alright, cool. 5 minutes. Time was 1 o'clock, and I said, please, 5 minutes. So we get to talking, and we're having a conversation. So she's telling me about everything I do in my relationship. She's like, I'm not loving. I don't kiss her. I'm sleeping in the bed with her. I don't do this. I don't do that. I'm not loving. I'm like, look, if we're gonna have this conversation, like, you need to stop yelling. You need to stop arguing. I told her I respond to energy. I said I respond to a real cool energy. Her energy is like red. Like, you're always yelling, you're always screaming. And I'm like, I don't understand. And I tune out. So when you're yelling and screaming, I'm not paying nothing you say no attention because I'm vibing off your energy and it stirs my spirit, so I don't listen to it. So that day goes to first. She started yelling, started screaming, telling me about stuff from 3 years ago. And you were talking to this girl, you were talking to that girl. I'm like, look, when I first met you, I started with you as a relationship. I had friends. I used to live in New York, so I was like, I have friends that I talked to. That's just how it worked. It wasn't like no, just sex. It was like real friendship. She's gonna put it out on top. So, long story long, she's like, yeah, you treat me bad, and you're not showing no affection, no attention. Because every time we talk, it turns into an argument, bad conversation. Y'all have been out here before. I don't know about you, but y'all been out here before. I have to GPA warm me out right now. And she put out on me. But the same stuff. She starts to conversation. As soon as I get to agree with her, say something she don't like, she wanna yell, be mad. Usually she's the first one to throw punches and throw blows, and I'm just reacting to the third. And then if I hit her back, then I'm getting the cops called up. So I'm like, alright, whatever. So tonight, she told me, yeah, this baby. And she was like, you're not gonna see your baby. Then she was like, yeah, some other man's gonna raise your baby. So I'm like, whose baby is this? Alright, so all of this stuff can be proven. Alright, I'm gonna jump ahead to the Officer Zalowski video. And she lied. I mean, like, a lot. And it's wrong. So we're gonna get into it, what she said.
Now,
and understand, see how you got dragged the truth out of her.
At some point, Mr. Clapp was in the shower, is that right?
Yes.
Now, had you all talked before he went into the shower?
No.
Okay, so your first discussion with him that evening was when he was in the shower?
I just came into the bathroom to cut the vent on. He likes to sing and take long showers. We had a huge mold problem. So I had been cleaning, and I bought a carpet cleaner to help, clean the carpet and prepare for the baby, that sort of thing. So it's a normal thing for me to, just go in and turn on the vent, because water condensation usually travels all the way outside the door.
So when he was in the bathroom, was that the first talking that had happened between the two of you since you were at the home together that evening?
I mean, other than hi or something like that, yeah.
Okay. And did you pick the lock to get to the bathroom?
No, there's a key.
First of all, there's no key to the bathroom. There was no key to any of the rooms in that house at all. She's lying. She picked that lock with either a credit card or a butter knife. I'm not sure which, but she definitely did not use a key. And that also proves that this conversation was not consensual. It also proves that I locked the door to get away from her. So she's seeking violence. She's seeking confrontation. Now, how am I guilty? Because she's seeking confrontation. It don't even sound right. I want my conviction overturned, but we're going to keep this moving.
So you used a key to get in to the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because he had the door locked. And when you were in the bathroom, did you let him know then that you wanted to talk about the relationship?
No.
Okay. We're going to go back to this. Pt. don't like to get in the bathroom. And she was arguing the whole time. And she's done told so many lies, it's ridiculous. I don't watch track of them. I had to do like 2 more videos for all the lies she done told. And you got that kind of time for real. So, back to here.
You can see that like every month. I'm telling you.
Boom.
Work number? And it's 088-719.
Okay. So, what started everything tonight?
I came to him and I said, can we talk?
Now, she didn't come to me. She broke into the shower. Okay? Chased me downstairs, blocked the TV so I couldn't watch it. And you just saw I was trying to watch Surviving Compton, a movie. You saw that I taped it, I recorded it. And she's lying, okay? This is why she was going at me over the TV, because I'm trying to watch this show. See, when you tell the truth can be proven. The truth leaves a footprint. But when you lie, lies don't have a footprint. I want my conviction overturned because I'm innocent. And I want to do this out there. I can make a million more videos, but I would never do anything that I'm doing unless I could prove what I'm talking about. And this court, this legal system has been lazy. And it's very frustrating to keep trying to talk to people and all y'all do is shut me up in court. You shut me up in court. I tried to tell you that when I got out of jail, I called the sheriff's department. I called 911 and I asked for a sheriff to help me come out to my house so I could pick up my music equipment. Because I had told her to move out. She knew she was supposed to move out. You just saw that I told her to move out. And this is the text she sent me, threatening to destroy my stuff. I pray you stop texting me this bullshit before I come and destroy everything in this house that is yours. And you can pretend you're a good person all you want, and I pray that one day you become one. But as of right now, you're a shitty ass dude. And I said, good night, my sister in Christ, because she was bugging. And ain't the first time she threatened me. And you see the phone number, 502-468-7130. You see the timestamp, because I know we had an issue at trial, attorney borders, and I'm coming for you because I want you to know I know you cheated, and I want to prove it, and I want you disbarred and fired. So we gonna get it cracking, because I want you to know, and I want you to know that I hate everything you stand for in that courtroom. And I'm a musician. Like, I have like a lot of music equipment. Like, I'm a good person. Y'all try to paint me bad. I don't like that. That's me playing Ray Charles. Self-taught. I just watched the movie to learn how to play this. I just did that so you can know and understand that, like, I really love music, like, I do. And like, when I want my music studio, yeah, it's because she sent me this text. I pray you stop texting me this bullshit before I come and destroy everything in this house that is yours. Like, I work hard for this equipment, man. Like, I don't want nobody playing it. It's me playing The Walking Dead. I like music, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like music. And then I gotta go through all this crap. I called Officer Middleton. I didn't call Officer Middleton over. I called 911 dispatch for a sheriff. You sent me Officer Middleton. He didn't know nothing about my story. He's not a sheriff. And he's telling me stuff that he don't know the answer to.
And you're not even probably supposed to be here right now.
He said, I ain't supposed to be here right now. in my other videos, I showed you that I was not restrained from my home. And you know I wasn't restrained from my home. I had access to my home at this point. I was asking for help when Officer Middleton came so I can get my music, so I can get my studio equipment. Like, because I didn't want that chick to destroy it. Like, that's what y'all not understanding, man. Like, I'm not wrong. I'm right all the way. And I'm not going to fight you people unless I'm right. Like, and that's what this fight is about. I'm right. Like, it ain't, I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. But this situation, I'm right. And this is my daughter. This is stuff I got to think about. My daughter lives in San Diego. Like, I have to work. I have to provide for my daughter. And y'all done, like, use the Kentucky Open Records Act to wrongfully convict me and then expose me to the Kentucky Open Records Act to where now I can't do cable. I was making $1,300, $1,600 a week. Now I'm making, like, barely, like, $420 a week, man. Like, you affect my relationship with my daughter. Like, I had to go all the way to California to see my daughter. And yes, I want my son. My son lives in Florida with his mother, the crazy lady that you people done convicted me over. And it's wrong. Like, she legit has mental health issues, and you people, like, sit up here and suppress that information from the jury. And I know everything that you're doing is wrong. It's a lazy court system. You don't care about families. You don't care about me. You're just exploiting us for profit. And then you get mad when people like Brett Kavanaugh is, like, voted into the Supreme Court. This is why. Because women have to be held accountable for the things that they do. And when you lie and when you cheat and when you, like, put innocent men in jail and in prison for, like, domestic violence and rape, like, that's wrong, man. And, like, as men, we don't stand up because it's like we have our families. Like I have my daughter. Like, my daughter in California is the only reason why I've been fighting this. Because I'm like, I love my daughter. I don't want to be out of a job. Like, I love visiting my daughter. I love seeing my daughter. I love my son. I have another child on the way. Like, I love my children. Like, and you taking me away from my children, and that's not cool. Like, and I was in California right there, so you don't even need to be judging me. That's California weed. But anyway, like, this is my daughter. Like, I love my daughter. You gotta understand that. Like, I'm doing everything for my children. Like, again, that's California weed. I was in California, see Hollywood. It's legal there, all right. I wasn't on probation or nothing like that at the time, so you can't even use it on me. So, but this is my son right here. Like, I love my son. I love my children. I have another child on the way. Like I love my family, man. And y'all not acting right. And I gotta make you see what I'm saying, because the truth is the truth. And I'm not doing this out of malice. I'm doing this out of love for my children and for my family. Like, because I want a relationship with my children. So that's why I'm going hard at this court system. And I understand that y'all don't get it, but there are women who lie. In Angel's case, she was pressured by her mother to come down and file a DVO because she lied to her mother. And, like, you gotta leave room for the truth. Like, don't go put me in BIP. Don't go punishing me, taking away my job before you allow me to provide evidence. And I have way more evidence. Like, all this stuff on my table, all of this is evidence. I don't even know how to present all of this right now the right way, because it's all evidence that exonerates me. And what you do, just like Rick Pitino, is like you make innocent people go crazy because they're trying to prove their innocence, and you destroying people's lives, like making them work in warehouses and stuff. And that's not cool. Like, the Kentucky Open Records Act needs to change, and you people need to do a better job at the Justice Center, because you're not looking. You're just making judgments blindly, and you're not caring about the results, and you affect people. And it's important. It really is. And I don't feel like you guys did this stuff maliciously, but don't cheat in court, Victoria Borders. You cheated, and you didn't even have no reason to do it. Like, it's wrong. And, you know, you reap what you sow. Karma is a real thing. Like, you took me away from my son. Like, and I didn't do anything wrong. I just dealing with a woman with mental illness. So I'm gonna wrap this up right now. But I have more evidence. I have more to say. But either overturn my conviction or let me appeal it. Period. Let me go back to trial and prove my innocence for the violation of DVO. I already beat the assault charge, and y'all set me up because my jury had 4 women. Out of 6 people, you had 4 women, and 3 of those women were victims of domestic violence. So 3 women, victims of domestic violence, probably not guilty. And I saw how y'all got rid of the sheriff's adjuster. Anybody with some legal experience, you got them out of there. I saw everything. Like, I understand this legal system. Like, not perfect, but I understand enough. Like, I learned a lot during this trial. And I learned a lot that there's probably a lot of innocent people in jail just because